What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do the Bring Back the Intimacy reading for the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, y'all are second on the zodiac lineup this week, okay? Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal, so take what resonates and pass the rest to the next, okay? We're using 3 decks as usual: Sexual Magic Tarot deck, the Goddess deck for the Divine Feminines, and the Animal Spirit deck for the Divine Masculines. I've explained it a couple of times on this channel. You should know by now what that means, okay? If not, by all means, go look it up, okay? Let's get into this reading. I'm pulling 1 card from the top, 1 card from the bottom, and 1 energetically from the middle. I will place all 3 cards on the table. We will flip them over. Once all cards are on the table, we are not looking at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Capricorns, let's see what you have. Also, remember, you guys, these cards have very sexual images on them, so 18 and up only, okay? If you are not 18, you need to go, okay? Starting off, you have the 4 of Swords, Capricorns, 4 of Swords, 4 of Wands, and the 6 of Swords, okay? Capricorn, I feel like you are feeling a little bit adventurous based on these cards that we have here, okay? Four of Wands, it could be a newfound relationship for you, Capricorns, where it's a very sexually charged relationship, okay? With this 4 of Wands being in the middle, talks about union, okay? I'm also hearing you could have relationship on the brain in the background, but it's more of a friends with benefits type vibe, if anything, okay? In one situation over here with the 4 of Swords, I feel as though you possibly have either 2 types of people that you may be dating. Not sure if you've been intimate with either one of them. One with the 4 of Swords, or you're contemplating this relationship that you're in, or this one person that you're talking to with the 4 of Swords. Okay, they make you feel some type of way. You feel or enjoy being controlled by them. There's something about this person that excites you or makes you submissive in a sense, okay? While the 6 of Swords is talking about either leaving something behind, possibly an old relationship, or someone that doesn't excite you as much. They're a little bit more, maybe slightly reserved, but you possibly misjudge them as they surprise you with a little bit of aggression, okay? So there are possibly 2, like I said, Capricorn, I feel like there's 2 people that here, okay, that you have to choose from. Not sure if you have been intimate with them yet, but one gives you more of a controlling, dominating vibe, while the other provides you with a little bit more sensuality, but looks can be deceiving as they can be just as aggressive as the other one. But you are primarily, with the Four of Wands in the middle, I feel, looking for one of these people to be a friends with benefits. Okay, we're going to go into the Goddess deck and go ahead and pick a card out for you guys energetically. Okay, for the Divine Feminine. I'm not picking that card. I'm going to go ahead and reshuffle. You're about to get the same card as Aquarius, which was Ishtar. So, Capricorn, you could be dealing with an Aquarius or have Aquarius in your chart. You don't have to be, but I literally just picked that card for Aquarius, and I'm sorry, I'm just not going to pull that card. The deck has been reshuffled and cut 3 times. Let's go back in with another card for you. Now, I was going to say, if I end up pulling the card again, then it was meant for you to get the card. Okay? The card that we end up with here is Hina. Hina. H-I-N-A. Hina. It says Hina is said by some to be the greatest of Polynesian goddesses. In certain tellings, she is the original creator of the world, the goddesses and gods and human beings. One story tells of her love affair with an eel who is killed. She buries his head, and several days later, the first coconut tree springs forth from the grave. Hina is perhaps best known as the woman who lives in the moon. There she creates beautiful tapa cloth from the bark of the mulberry tree, which we see as clouds surrounding the moon. Hina represents that part of ourselves that creatively brings forth nourishment even in the midst of what appears to be death and decay. Okay? So, with that being said, Divine Feminines, what sticks out to me the most is the one story tells of her love affair with an eel who is killed. She buries his head, and several days later, the first coconut tree springs forth from the grave. Okay? Capricorns, you could have either finished a possible relationship, okay? Possibly with someone else, okay? And maybe you've been backtracking to that person in a sense, okay? Instead of letting things be, okay? Or maybe you have moved on and ended up in this new possible relationship because of it, okay? That is what I'm feeling, okay? You're getting over someone by getting under someone else, okay? Next, let's get into the animal spirit. I'm not trying to stay in this energy long, y'all. Okay, we're at 9:10 in your reading. I'm going to go ahead and pick out an animal spirit for the Divine Masculines. And this card looks very familiar. This looks like the coyote that came out last week for someone else, okay, for another sign. I do not remember which one it is. Coyote is talking about transformation, creation, cunning, and good fortune. The coyote often embodies the trickster, a mischievous but heroic supernatural being that uses magic, cunning, or deception to achieve its ends. Most Native American tribes of the Pacific Northwest claim the coyote to be their creator. In some legends, the coyote forms the different peoples of the land from the various sections of a great beaver which it has slain. The Plains Indians also regard the coyote as a teacher and magician. In all of its roles, the coyote is a benevolent figure who intentionally or unintentionally helps to restore balance and order. The rather pensive coyote woman in this painting, titled Coyote Woman Waits, is a character from Buffalo Gals' Won't You Come Out Tonight, Pomegranate 1994, a story written by Ursula K. Le Guin and illustrated by Boulette. Okay? As I said before, the other person that you are dealing with is, like I said, looks can be deceiving or behaviors can be deceiving. As they may show you a softer side to them, there is a different side, a more aggressive and cunning side to them. They can be very charming and make you feel like they're maybe too good to be true, or just a good guy or good woman, things of that nature, and you don't think they're into anything, risque, such as having sex outside. They are probably actually a master at it, okay? But you wouldn't know that because you're automatically judging them by how they act or how they look. They look innocent. They don't look like they would do anything, risque and that type of nature. And right now, that's what you want. You want something that's going to be someone that's going to be adventurous and, as in having sex outside in a car, whatever the case may be, and they end up surprising you, okay? So, I feel as though between these two people, if you're dealing with two people, you are possibly going to sleep with both of them to see which one can satisfy you more sexually. If you are going to do that, by all means, Capricorn, please be safe out here. Strap yourself up. Make sure you clean yourself off after, okay? Don't be spreading stuff. This is a pandemic going on, but nonetheless, okay? Do what you do. I am not here to judge. That being said, that is all that I have for you, Capricorns. I will see y'all in the next reading. Peace.